Bonjour et bienvenue sur ma chaîne. Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Cindy. In this lesson, we're going to learn the different ways of saying thank you in French. So there are different ways of saying thank you in French depending on how grateful you are and also of who you're talking to, meaning depending on how formal the situation is really. So let's first have a look at how to say thank you in informal or neutral settings. The most common way to say thank you is to use merci. Merci simply means thank you. You could also say merci à toi, which is basically a more emphatic way of saying thank you. So basically in English, it would sound more like thank you rather than thank you. Of course, you can also say merci à vous if you're talking to several people or if you're using vous with the person you're talking to. If you want to say thank you very much, you need to say merci beaucoup. Merci beaucoup. Two things to note here. Although merci beaucoup means thank you very much, do not translate the very literally. So never say merci très beaucoup because that doesn't make sense in French. And the second thing to note is please mind your pronunciation when saying beaucoup. Because if you have the misfortune of saying something that sounds more like merci beaucoup, you are more likely to get this kind of response than what you expected. This is because you would have actually said, thank you, nice ass. So 1, it's kind of rude, and 2, it's very unlikely to be what you actually meant to say. And finally, if you want to say 1,000 thank yous, you have the choice between saying merci mille fois or mille merci. So let's see a couple of examples of the French thank you used in context. Merci mille fois pour tout. 1,000 thank yous for everything. Merci beaucoup pour ton aide. C'est très gentil de ta part. Thank you very much for your help. It's very nice of you. Notice that if you want to say why you're thanking someone, you need to use pour, just like here we've used pour tout, for everything, and pour ton aide, for your help. So now let's have a look at how to say thank you in slightly more formal situations. So basically, another way to say thank you is to use the verb remercier, to thank. It's not just used in formal situations, but it basically sounds a little bit more posh. So if you're talking to your boss, you're more likely to use the verb remercier than just merci, but that's not to say that you can't say merci either, because you can, but it just sounds a little bit less common. So if you want to say I thank you, you can either say je te remercie if you're talking to one person and you know that person very well and you're on familiar terms with them, or you can say je vous remercie if you're talking to several people, or if for whatever reason you need to show respect to the person you're talking to. So if you're talking to your boss, use je vous remercie, not je te remercie. So let's look at some examples. Je vous remercie pour cette opportunité. I thank you for this opportunity. Je te remercie pour cette merveilleuse soirée. I thank you for this wonderful evening. I hope you found this lesson useful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and share it. And if you still have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask in the comments. That's what the comments are for. If you're new to my channel, I'd love to have you subscribe. I upload new videos regularly. And if you'd like to follow me on social media, all the links are in the description. Thanks for watching. Bye!